Guys, this is Social Fire, and today I am covering the Intelligence Super Gogeta unit. So I'm showcasing my friend's maxed out Super Gogeta unit, but I'll also be doing a comparison against my SA level 1 Super Gogeta. Even at SA level 1 though, he's actually a really great unit. He's a heavy hitter. He's probably one of the harder hitting TUR units in the game. So again, just going to kind of do a little comparison because I don't see him maxed out very often. My friend happens to have him rainbowed though. I have him at max level, but I have not invested in the hidden potential system, and he is at SA level 1. So you can kind of see here his basic stats. And then my friend, maxing him out, adds about 3,000 HP attack and defense. So HP is 15,695. Attack is 16,660, and defense is 9,578. His leader's skill is Super Intelligence type, Key +3, and HP attack and defense plus 120%. For extreme types, it's Key +1, and HP attack and defense plus 50%. His super attack Soul Punisher causes immense damage to the enemy and lowers attack and defense. Super useful there. And then his passive is attack plus 120%, and it's effective against all types. So my friend went with a heavier focus on additional attack and then the rest in criticals. And his links include Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Over in a Flash, Fused Fighter, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle. And he falls under the Fusion category. So again, we're just going to run through Boss Rush. I'm going to show the first fight and then a few clips from the rest of the bosses that I went through with him, just to kind of give you an idea of how well they both do. So I really love this unit because even at SA level 1, he's still going to put out over 500,000 damage. So it's not bad. And he's a great category lead. So I use him, obviously, on my intelligence team. Ultra Instinct Goku is another great lead, but I don't have him awakened. So at this point, Super Gogeta is actually my best lead for a Super Intelligence team. So my SA level 1 Gogeta is up first. And I'll probably keep him paired up with Trunks here. Trunks is a great partner for him, especially being an orb changer. And then ideally I paired his maxed out Gogeta up with my LR Vegito, and then I kind of let LR Gohan float around. So getting started here, you know, is just figuring out rotations, kind of where I wanted to keep them. In the beginning I did let Trunks float around because I wanted to see how well he did with my friend's Gogeta. Okay, so starting out, SA level 1 super attack. Alright, it was 741,000, so that's pretty good considering he has nothing in the hidden potential, and that's just base level SA. And then my friend's Gogeta came up in the second rotation coming up. Okay, so again, we have LR Gohan here to pair up with him first. And here, again, just kind of figuring out rotations. I was trying to figure out how to get him to my LR Vegito. So we'll kind of see how he does here. Alright, so again, my friend went with a heavier focus on additional attacks in hidden potential system, you may have noticed. I know some people recommend criticals because he is such a heavy hitter, but honestly, I would actually recommend additional attacks, maxing that out and then going with criticals, because since he does hit so hard, when those additional attacks kick in, is really useful. It's just my opinion though. You can let me know what type of setup you went with if you've actually maxed him out. Alright, so here's his super attack at max SA, 100%, so 2 million right off the bat. That's pretty good. Those really decent numbers for a TUR. Alright, so getting into it here, we're just kind of going through the first boss here. Again, I'm running him on a super intelligence team. That's kind of the best setup I had for him, but he also does well on a fusion team because he is under the fusion category. And I'm kind of changing up, I'm keeping him paired up with LR Vegito and seeing how other units pair up with him as well. Other units that are going to pair up with him are, if you have these Super Saiyan Gold tanks, like the agility, physical strength, they share over 5 or more links with him, so they do really well. Physical Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegito, actually shares a lot of links with him, and then so does the Agility Super Vegito. Also, a few other units that do well with him, obviously my Intelligent Super Saiyan Trunks, being an orb changer, and they share, I believe, 4 links, so they both do well. And then the Strength or Tech Super Saiyan Bardock could actually pair up well with him, because they share a lot of links. And then the Strength Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta shares several links with him, and then it's also available with the Red God Dragonstone. So if you haven't used yours yet, or if you still have one left over from the Paranga Wishes, you may want to consider that. That card's also a great tanking unit. So again, kind of going through here, he wasn't in this rotation, so they're probably going to pair up in the next rotation together. Just kind of going through here. Overall, he's a great unit, though. He's been one of the better additions to my Super Intellect team. Again, I'm still working on Awakening Ultra Instinct Goku. That grind is kind of I wouldn't say it's really difficult, but it takes a while. That's one of the more challenging Dokkan events. Awakening Super Gogeta actually is not too bad, though. That event is pretty decent, so the grind isn't too long. And you can actually get his, you can get him off of the banners, but you can also get him the Path to Victory Super Gogeta that he starts out as, you can get with the Purple Stone. I'm free to play, but if you do buy stones and you go with the deals, often they'll have that deal where the Purple Stone is included. I can't remember how many you have to buy, but if you do use that option, again, you can get his base form from that, and then obviously it awakens into the Super Gogeta that we see here. I believe it's Outshining Darkness. So I guess that's one way to max them out, but I am free to play, so I don't have that option right now. So the rest of this here, we're just going to kind of go through a few more bosses. Right now we've been seeing about the same amount of damage, around 2 million for the maxed out Gogeta, and then about 700,000 or so roughly for the SA level 1. Both are putting out really good numbers for where they're at. Okay, so this is actually a good setup here because he's paired with LR Vegito and LR Gohan. And I'm not really, I wasn't really too worried about getting super attacks off the other two because they do hit really hard. So I didn't want it to be over too quickly. Alright, so coming back on his 100% Gogeta is up next. I love this super attack. Okay, so yeah, so we're again seeing roughly around 2 million. And then back to mine, paired with the Future Super Saiyan Trunks. I love Future Trunks, so I really love that card in general. One day I hopefully will get LR Trunks. I'd be like super excited about that. I actually don't see LR Trunks too much. I don't know if that's just because I haven't, you know, the rank I'm at, I just don't see him a lot or what it is, but. Okay, so Trunks here. Finished off the attack one, so Gogeta is attacking the last one here. Okay, so again, about 702,000. So that seems to be pretty much his area with SA level 1. So here's a type advantage with the Golden Frieza being tech. They should hit a little harder here. I mean, he is effective against all types, which is nice. And that's really useful, so you can run him on different teams. And he'll still provide a pretty decent benefit, especially with his passive. And LR Vegeta, oh, he almost took my out. Alright, so Soul Punisher hitting for almost 3 million, so 2.9. So, nice little boost there. And then just kind of getting into the last part here against Goku Black, because he is a physical type, there is a type disadvantage here. I just wanted to briefly go over like how they both do in this type of situation here. So just trying to figure out how to get him enough ki. I did use an item here. I usually try to bring these along in a showcase just to make sure we can get enough ki. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see regular attacks on these two. Alright, so he's hitting for 1.8 million. So again, slight type disadvantage. Still really good. That was with a critical. So the type disadvantage doesn't really make a big difference when he's maxed out. And then my SA level 1 Gogeta, again, type disadvantage. We'll see how he does here. Just kind of give you an idea. And then we'll kind of wrap it up after this. So this, again, good setup here because he's paired with Trunks and LR Gohan. Alright, so last super attack here. Okay, so 387,000, so that cut his damage like roughly in half. Not quite, but you kind of get an idea there. Comparing both of them, again, his Rainbow Gogeta to my SA level 1 Gogeta. Again, even at SA level 1 though, this unit is pretty great addition to my deck. He's a great and luck lead. Again, he's probably one of the better category leads for that type. Especially if you don't have Ultra Instinct Goku, or he's not at least at SA level 10. He's a good addition to a fusion team, and he has that 120% to attack and defense. So he's going to be very useful on fusion teams. He could be useful on super teams, and obviously super or extreme intellect teams. He's going to do well. So I'm pretty much going to conclude it here, just kind of wrapping it up after this clip. And thanks for watching, guys. You know, again, let me know if you use him on different team setups, what you think of him. Just let me know in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe. And thanks for watching again, guys, and I'll see you next time.